Good afternoon, and welcome to www.shoeswapmarina.com. On the lot today, we have this very spacious 1999 Doral 250 SE. It is powered by a carbureted Volvo Penta 5.7 liter V8 350 cubic inch motor with the Volvo duoprop drive setup. It is on this almost new tandem axle tough trailer, and it's a very nice little package. The owners of this boat have used it for the last couple of years to head up the lake with their daughter, and I think that their daughter has outgrown the boat, so they've actually upgraded. I really believe that they loved this boat while they had it. They got a lot of use out of it. We'll be asking $32,000 for this, and I'll just take a quick walk around the boat with you. Now, as we come around, you can see that the trailer is basically new. I believe they purchased it off us 2 years ago. Generally in pretty good shape is the boat. And one of the greatest features of this boat, and all these Doral 250s have it, is this massive swim platform. Really does open up your living space on the boat. And a cool little feature of these corrugated side steps, which you actually end up using a surprising amount when you're docking. And the security of having it kind of corrugated like that, any kind of shoes you're wearing will stick to that. And when you're kind of hanging off the side of your 27-foot boat while it's getting blown around in a storm, that's a comforting factor. As you can see, it's got trim tabs, and as I mentioned before, the Volvo Penta duoprop setup. 30% more thrust out of the same horsepower, and much better close-quarter maneuverability. Really, really is a good setup. There is full camper canvas, as well as the forward bimini top that stays sort of arched out front like that. And we'll head up into the boat here and show you some of the cool features. So this is the view from the massive swim platform on the Doral 250. And you can see they've made really good use of space in the cockpit. I mean, this U-bench seating here and the rear-facing lounger, you know, they're really, really nice seating areas. And through the magic of technological wizardry that is video editing, I will also show you what it looks like when it's fully expanded. Your dual-size helm seat here is cool, and it does actually slide forward as well, just in case you're a little on the shorter side. It can certainly accommodate you. Nicely burl wood finished dash and all that stuff. Gauges are all, in nice shape, and they're nice gauges. It does have VHF radio. And bimini top, as you can see here. It does also have the full canvas that encloses it all as well, which is a really nice feature. A nice walk through here to get up to the bow. You've got your molded in steps, and then a nice big window that opens up for you to get up to the bow. There are sun pad cushions that go into the lounger area here. They're just down below. You've got a nice little skylight up here, which is cool, and then actually like a chart table right here, just to keep your maps and stuff in, and it keeps them out of the weather, stops them from blowing away. It's a thoughtful little addition. What's also cool is down here, typically this well, where your door is, your companionway door, is a bit of a death trap. So Doral's kind of fixed that by putting this little flop down piece here. You can actually stand on that and it's comfortable, and it makes the whole cockpit one nice level, which is a great idea. And we'll just swing around here, and you can see there's cup holders all over the place. Your beverage is never far from reach. There are removable carpets with the boat. And this rear area here does expand somewhat, so I'm going to expand that and show you what it looks like. And ta-da! There we have it. So really, you kind of gain a whole extra seat there. This little center cushion here is a filler cushion, and that's how far this aft seat has slid back on its little supports, which is very cool. Now you actually have a table that works for that size of dining area. And I mean, cockpit space per foot of boat length, I don't think there's anything that touches this. It is a really cool feature. Now I'll put it all away again. Yeah, and here we have the cabin of the Doral 250. And it is very spacious for the size of boat. When you consider this is only a 25-foot boat, there is a lot of room down here. It is quite impressive. And a lot of storage as well. As we head down, you can see that, you know, similar to the other boats that we've looked at this year, we do have very nice quality countertops, stainless sink, a microwave. There is an inverter on board, which does allow you to power your microwave. We've got the alcohol electric stove combo. Once again, it gives you great versatility. This is your DC panel here. And there's also some AC and DC on there. So it's nice to have all that stuff in one place, and also really nice to have a monitor for your waste and water tanks, just so you know how full or empty you are. The folks that have had this boat for the last couple of years have used it a lot, and you know, they camp on it a lot. So obviously they found that it had you know, really good space for them. They're you know, a young couple with a young daughter, and I think they've really enjoyed the boat and the versatility that it has. This bow seating area just feels way wider than anything else in this size range. And I mean, they're both pretty tall people, and I think that's part of the reason they chose this boat, was just due to the size of this forward berth, being able to accommodate them. And as we come around here, we can see there's a nice, would have been a hanging locker, and they've actually put some shelves in there, which is nice for a little extra storage. And don't be in there. And here we have the stereo stuff. So someone's put some time in to put a good quality stereo system in this with the 6-disc changer and the tape deck. It does also have MP3 capabilities, which is very, very handy. You've got storage under all of these seats here. And then also, there is actually storage here as well. And that actually goes right up front of the boat. That's a lot of space there. Under your counter, we've got some storage space and hanging for, you know, dish towels and that kind of thing. Pretty handy. We've got a fridge freezer in here. Once again, super handy. I'll just take a swing over and have a look at the head here. And pretty standard for this size boat. We've got the head with enclosed shower. Well, I say enclosed shower, I mean the head turns into a shower. But that works really well for a lot of people. You've actually got quite a bit of space in there for the size of boat, once again. Nice. Just a quick peek at the aft berth here. Now I do have the bow filler cushions and the sun pad cushions are all loaded up in here, but you can still see there's actually a lot of room. It's a basically a full width cabin here, and it's actually quite a lot of space, and it's nice and bright because they've got this port light here. That's another thing I didn't mention about this boat, and it's actually hard to even tell right now because the blinds are on, but there are two nice size skylights that are on either side here. And they give the boat a lot of natural light for the purposes of filming this. Actually, just the bow hatch there gives quite a lot of light. It's good. Okay, I've got the engine hatch open of the Doral 250 here. And it is a 5.7 liter Volvo Penta engine. It is not fuel injected, but it would still be about 270 horsepower. And they've got good battery banks in there, 2500 watt inverter. The power system's all really well thought out on this boat. And then what's also good is it actually has black water catchment. Or grey water catchment, I should say. Of course it has black water, but this tank is actually split in two and actually has dual pump outs, one for the black water side and one for the grey water side. So that's a very good ecologically conscious feature that all these Doral 250s have that I've noticed. And you've got a fair amount of room down there to work on stuff as well. Nicely laid out. So there you have it. It's a 1999 Doral 250 SE with a Volvo Penta 5.7 liter GS that is carbureted gasoline engine on the tough trailer, whole package, mechanically inspected, ready to go, $32,000. Thanks for coming by, shoeswapmarina.com. Bye for now.